There's a term of art for that, right? What do you call that when you put record property into?
Yeah, it's called funding the trust, right? So you're funding or placing things in the name of the trust. And so that's really important because a lot of people think this is what also a lot of my clients are saying, like, oh, I set up a trust. Everything's automatically in there. It's not. Actually, we have to pick and choose what goes in there. And sometimes, as a strategy, you may not want to put something in the trust. So that's also something to talk about with your attorney or kind of figuring out what your specific goals and wishes are.
Yeah, I thought I kind of was covered, had my bases covered. And apparently, I was informed like my business accounts, my personal accounts, bank accounts should generally be also put into a trust if we, depending on what my goals are or the client's goals are.
That's correct. And because, you know, an estate, it just means everything you own. So, like a bank account, your business, that has value, right? If something happens to you, where does this go? Who's going to be in charge? So, all of that, you should write it down. Because if you don't write it down, someone else has to make a decision, and it's probably going to be the court.
Well, and I'll give you this horror story of my family friend who passed away, and he was only 53 years old, and the, it was had no trust, no will, no life insurance, and it was very. That's when I even learned about the fact that his wife couldn't even access the bank account because her name wasn't on the account. So it was a kind of a wake up call for a lot of us.
It definitely is. And I hate to say it, but it's something that, everyone's going to have to go through it. And if you plan now, then you can have peace of mind. If you're already in a situation like you're not here or you're incapacitated, it's too late. You can't do any more planning, right? So it's best to do it beforehand.